Yo, let's do a 90-second devotion real quick. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it." The hardest test of your faith is determined by how you wait. And waiting is difficult because we have the tendency to try to move the hand of God before we obey the word of God. So we want the miracle right now and the answer yesterday. But God's promises operate on a clock we can't control. And that's the real tension for a lot of us, because our clock and God's clock rarely match. I got bills, I got kids, I got deadlines, I got opportunities that feel like they're about to expire. And from where we're standing, it feels like God is late. But from where he's standing, it feels like he's right on time. And that's the tension. We want God to work on our schedule, but God works on his schedule. Habakkuk calls it the appointed time. It meant moed, or transliterated into kairos. It's a fixed date on God's calendar that can't be moved forward or moved backwards. You can't speed it up with your hustle. You can't slow it down with your mistakes. But what you do right now determines if you'll be ready for when the appointment arrives. Then he says, though it tarries, which means yat tamama, which means God is deliberately stretching the timeline for reasons that are tied to his purpose. It's a purposeful pause in a divine promise, and that pause is actually your protection, because God's timing often shields us from premature promotion, the kind that looks like a blessing but actually breaks you because you haven't gone through process yet. God's delays shield you from unseen danger, and God has you in his divine waiting room because the waiting shapes the vessel so it can hold the weight of the assignment. So here's your word. The same God who set the appointment is the same God who sets the pace. It might look slow, but it moves at the speed of his sovereignty. It might take long, but it's loading.